Welcome to Laptop Dojo, where the strikes come from the fists, not from copyright bots. I'm Shifu Pain, and last week we took our first look at the 18 tactics. A series of techniques and strategies to employ during combat or during sparring. This week we're going to continue that trajectory by looking at the second half of the 18 tactics. A large portion of these techniques are going to be based around what is known as the Qinna branch of Kung Fu. Qinna translates to seize and control, with the primary philosophy being all about controlling the momentum of your opponents and making it your own. This philosophy is very similar to Wing Chun, and so if you've practiced Wing Chun before, you might be familiar with at least some of these techniques, or at least the sort of trajectory of them. With that all being said, let's take a look at our first Qinna technique with twisting the silk.
To start, the partner that is the aggressor is going to grab the wrist of their partner. Partner 2 are then going to grab their hand, step back into reverse bow and bring our arms up, pulling away, making our partner want to pull back to them. So, defense, we're going to follow, make them think they're in charge, then bend and twist our empty hand over their wrist, locking their joint and at the same time drop down into a low horse stance, taking control of the movement and bringing our opponents down.
Our second technique for today is Monk Ropes the Tiger.
To begin the tactic, the partner that is the aggressor is going to start by placing a hand on the defender's parallel shoulder, pulling us towards them. As this is a Qinna, we're going to go with that momentum and take control of it. Moving in with our partner, we're going to grab our partner's hand with our perpendicular arm, and at the same time bring our elbow up and down on our partner's arm.
Up next is Dragon Subduing Hand.
Dragon Subduing Hand is going to begin again with our aggressing partner grabbing the wrist, making sure that the thumb is pointing to the floor. The defending partner is then going to counter by grabbing their hand, having the thumb point up as you grab the hand, pull back again to reverse bow, making our partner want to pull back to them. Defense, we're then going to drop to horse stance and curl our grabbed arm, applying pressure with our elbow and again causing our partner to be pulled down.
Our next tactic for today is Carry the Basket on arm.
Our aggressive partner is going to begin with a straight punch in forward bow. One defending, we're going to then move out of the line and block, catching their arm to trap our partner. From here, we're going to step in and bring our forearm up behind the arm, and to the elbow to hyperextend the elbow. I've heard it said that this can break the arm, but I'm not going to suggest leaving this technique here. So instead, we're going to bring our front leg around and sweep the leg.
Monk Pushes the Door is our next entree for this evening.
Our partner that serves as the aggressor is going to start by striking with both hands. The defending partner, we're going to step back into horse stance and bring up the hands to push away our opponent's hands. In a circular motion, we're then going to counter push to our partner's chest. To build up more power from the hips, we're also going to go from horse to forward bow stance as we counter strike.
This is an excellent way to create more distance between yourself and your opponent while sparring. Coming in hot at number 6, it's Monk Strikes the Bell.
Beginning Monk Strikes the Bell, the aggressing partner is going to come in with a straight punch. The partner that is defending, we're going to parry their punch, bringing it down and trapping their wrist with our perpendicular hand. From here, we're then going to step in and strike with the back of our hand to the forehead.
Please do not actually practice this at full strength and knock each other out. With that, we move on to Twisted Phoenix Elbow.
Our aggressing partner is going to start with a long slashing motion.
Very easily telegraphed, but come on, this is a demonstration.
The defending partner, we're then going to step into their box, bring up our arm, blocking theirs. But as they can still reach around and strike on the back of the head, we're going to twist our arm around so that their arm is trapped in the armpit. From here, we're then going to strike with our elbow to the chest, but you can strike to the head or the neck, bringing in that variation.
The ball kick is up next for our second to last, and no, this is not what you think.
The ball kick, when broken down, is about the motion of using perpendicular or parallel limbs when striking. For the basic version, it won't require a partner. We're going to go into a straight punch and with our perpendicular leg, so if you're using the right fist, we'll use the left, for the left fist, the right leg. With our perpendicular leg, we're going to kick targeting the shin, bringing up the knee and following with the foot, using both limbs and attacking simultaneously.
That's the basic version of it, but the next one is what we're going to practice with our sparring partner.
Our partner is going to begin with a straight punch, so we're going to counter with a parry, moving out of line and moving the fist away with our parallel arm. Next, with the other fist, we're going to strike to the head with the side of our fist, and at the same time, go into a low roundhouse to the leg.
Last up is Cannon Mounted on Beam.
Cannon Mounted on Beam is similar to drawing the bow from last week, except it differs in terms of stances used. Our aggressing partner is going to start with an overhead punch, which we're going to block while in forward bow stance, blocking with the arm perpendicular to theirs. From here, we're going to stay in forward bow and strike to the exposed area.
And that concludes our look at the 18 tactics. I highly recommend that you practice all of these techniques and try to find as many variations as you can, either by practicing them or by continually looking at new sources, as well as string them together with other tactics and try to find flaws in them as well and try to put your own spin on them. But I must stress that if you do intend to practice these with a sparring partner, please make sure to use appropriate protective gear so that everyone stays safe and healthy while practicing these. Next time we're going to look at the long fist form, but until then be sure to comment, like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And until next time everyone, peace be with you.